reasonable.
It's still pretty bad. I didn't even think the lag was gonna be that bad on West for them.
Fuck it. Good luck. All
Oh
right.
my god, yeah, this is... I mean, we can compare, I think, after game 2 and then try to make a choice. Like, if we keep rotating, it kind of sucks, yeah. I really didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but yeah, it's bad.
It's pretty much the end of the world, right? So,
Yeah.
I still don't understand the choice of US West over US East. But whatever. I don't understand it a lot. So I'm looking forward to see Starbuck because I think he's one of the biggest talents we have in the scene. He's only 23, and I saw some games of his in W3IL last year when they were Firestalker still, and he's pretty damn good. And yeah, for Spooky later, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, Starbuck actually has been around for a long time. He was very good in StarCraft, Zerg player. And in Warcraft 3, like, he can play multiple race, Undead is his main, but I remember like a while back when I was playing, I think back on W3 Arena, one day, I don't remember how it went down, but he challenged me or something, and then we played, and then I lost this one game on Amazonia. I was like, what the hell? Like, I'm playing against a random viewer. I mean, I knew it's Starbuck, but I did not expect, because I had no idea how he played, or his level, and then I actually lost. I was like, holy shit. Like, he actually knows how to play.
Yeah. I think he's oftentimes playing random as well, so that's another factor.
Yeah. OC and INSUP have a very good record, by the way, together. Like I said, I think every team except INSUP and KiwiKaki has been doing well. So OC has been crushing it, basically. Whether he plays with Kiwi or INSUP, he's been winning a lot of his 2-on-2s.
Yeah, I mean, even in the solos, he plays a lot of Hunters, right? So that's what you do in 2-on-2 as well, so he doesn't have to adapt to the 2-on-2 meta. It's Hunters all the way, that's OC style.
I heard that even in FFA he plays...
Pretty sure.
He better win quickly if he does that. That would be sick, actually. Imagine somebody in FFA just goes mass hunts one hero and then just kill everyone. It's like, what?
Just rushes.
You only have one hero, dude. They're rushing him.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's pretty much the same what the Chinese did this morning with Colorful. I mean, it takes some time for the Hunters to get online, so...
Yeah.
Should be okay.
Did you see, by the way, there was like a giant hit piece that was posted about me on the Chinese website?
No?
Yeah, it's fucking sick. I read it earlier, and then I read the entire thing on my stream and made my own comments and stuff about it. It's so crazy. There's some stuff in there I had never heard about. I mean, obviously, it uses like Google Translate to translate.
Yeah.
But there's a paragraph about how I leaked Infi strategy or something to Hawk at WCG.
What?
So that Hawk beat Infi. I had never heard of that ever, and I have no recollection of that happening. So I was really surprised to read this.
I mean, how much can you talk about strategies in detail with Infi anyway, right?
Yeah, no, I think it says that I went to the World Elite base and then practiced with them and then leaked the strategies or something. I mean, it's so rough, like, it's a really weird translation. Around that time, I'm very sure that I didn't practice with the World Elite guys either. This was like during WEG.
Oh, okay.
That was in Hangzhou, and then I remember I just lost, and then I got drunk for a few days, then I went to WCG in Germany. It was like really weird.
Yeah, Chinese media is savage, and the fandom there is savage as well.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be one random dude or like one random hater writing this stuff, but I was pretty surprised. Because I'd never heard about that before, and Infi never told me about it. So who knows? They're holding on pretty fine, I guess, so far.
Yeah, looking good. The hunts are coming out, the Entangle is working fine, and Dark is losing the first run.
Are you getting
the
spikes?
Yeah.
This
But I guess that's what we have to live with. Not sure.
Do you think Blizzard is gonna add servers?
The town is under siege.
Not in the... Like, there was a patch today, right? And it changed something on servers, so maybe they're preparing something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be a decent indicator. I really, really hope. It's not expensive. It's not that hard. Just do it, guys.
Do we know how much it costs for a fact, or?
Someone mentioned to me it's like $80 a month.
For one single server, yeah. I mean, we don't need like 50 servers. I just think like East, give a server to those poor Latin Americans, give a server to Oceania, like Australia maybe.
Yeah, it depends on where the East server is. I think if it's in Miami, then South America is okay as well.
Yeah.
It's playable conditions.
Yeah, I get insane spikes. This is absurd.
I get one every 20 seconds or so. It's
yeah.
fine.
It might not just be on West, the server as well. It might be maybe in a worse position on West that it could be.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
But in 2-on-2, I think ping is not as important as in 1-on-1.
Yeah. It's a lot of decisions and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why actually I wouldn't have mind playing 2-on-2 in WGL. But at 1-on-1 is like a lot less enjoyable, you know?
Yeah.
If you have to
Yeah, the
try
twos with cash were pretty good.
Yeah, but... Yeah. I don't even want to...
yeah, I know.
Dark is going Headhunters, actually. Well, he got 2. So he went Grunt into Headhunters. He's like kind of doing a weird transition.
Yeah, he also has a Beastery for Kodo, I guess. So with Headhunters, don't you need tier 3? I think you can't afford tier 3.
It's kind of playing like he's scared about the timing now, and I think I can understand why, because Undead has to tech for tier 3, which takes a long time to kick in. That's why he's getting a tower as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if he got fortified like sometime soon. Yeah, this is a strong timing right now of OC and INSUP coming up, where they're going to get TC3 and they're going to want to fight a lot.
Yeah, this looks a little bit like Dust is playing the 2-on-2s as well. Hitman is playing the TC there with a lot of Headhunters as well. This looked super powerful, and they defeated Fortitude and Shao KK, who seemed like the best team in China right now.
Yeah, that's
so
pretty sick.
this push is really scary.
TC not quite level 3 yet.
Exactly.
If they kill 1 unit though.
But for Dark, it's 1-1 heroes, and this TC is toast.
Here's the level
Another
3. He's
stomp.
gonna die. Oh. Doesn't even get to use the potion. That Kodo maybe a little bit over eager.
Nice to have, I guess. It's a big damage boost, but for what, really? For Headhunters, okay.
I think maybe Starbuck TP too early. I think if Dark had stood next to his tower and filled the burrows, he could hold on for a very long time here. They can't really go in. And they were not getting on top of it like his entire army or something. You know, only the TC got caught, but he died anyway. So now they're gonna have to fight without Orb.
And without Crypt Lord and yeah, all those great upgrades. This map is interesting with these chokes here. So you can never like push into that base with 2 combined forces. You just have to split push a little.
Yeah, some players made a ton of APs behind those trees here, right next to there, and like and then just moved in. Like we saw a lot of sick plays.
That's awesome.
INSUP actually starts tier 3 now.
It's gonna be so big. Like, I think Dark can't really afford it. He's super low on lumber. He built the tower. He's short on gold as well.
Yeah, Crypt Lord on the way now. And he's gonna grab Orb, Starbuck. And that's gonna be their power spike this time, when they can get Orb, start cripping, and fight just a lot better in general. Yeah, 45 did complete.
OC is on 1-0, 50 supply. I don't think he's gonna get any higher. Just a few scrolls and then feed INSUP into tier 3.
Yeah. What's up with that Moonwell on the left, actually? He's got like the one Moonwell alone.
Man, Dark needs levels desperately. He doesn't really have the time.
Yeah, I don't know if
is
this
out.
boss here first really paid off. They didn't do that much.
Not really, right?
Yeah.
But also Blade Master, I feel, in 2-on-2 is always underwhelming, so opening with the TC seems to be the best option at the moment.
We caught a Lich. I don't know if they caught the Lich or the Lich caught him. Oh, he might not be able to call it one more time. Invuln is popped just on time by Starbuck. And OC was not there.
And the stop was really good. There was 3 Headhunters killed with 1 Chain Lightning. Really well done.
TC level 3 but completely out of mana. INSUP's gonna have to TP. Maybe he will use Invuln. He does use that. OC came in from the right side. Keeper level 2. And Micro Musketeers on the chase.
And it's so many Headhunters falling here. On the cost of a couple of ghouls, but that's totally fine.
You know what? I like the transition into Headhunters against this many hunts.
Yeah, I thought there would be Fiends, but he's just skipping Fiends, right?
Yeah. They turn the tables.
He has 1 Fiend in the back of the base, but that's about it.
It's not even being used. That's messed up.
Is there? There's no laboratory on this map, right? So he's not scared of drops or something. That's weird.
It's interesting, like the only exposed are in the corners. I really like that, even though there's a fountain in center, a health fountain, it's not very big item. It's like one big consumable and one small consumable. So it's less imbalance to get the center than it would be on Lost Temple, for example.
Yeah.
And then you have
Lost Temple.
You have mana fountains also here.
Whenever I see Lost Temple, the team who owns the middle is winning the game, like in 95%, I think.
Yeah. Mana fountains probably benefit Macro Musketeers more. If they can have a fight and then retreat to Mana Fountain and then just replenish full mana, it's going to be way better for them.
So they don't want to level up. They have pretty low hero levels. Still no level 3 TC. The Impales are nice, but now he's out of mana. Oh, he loves that speed scroll.
Yeah, that was OC actually that was carrying a speed scroll and then used it. They're catching up. No stomp.
There we go. Dark has one. Oh my, this nuke's gonna be big on this TC. Has to go for the invul.
Yeah, OC gets on top of the orc. But that TC, oh my god. You can already see it melts.
There's no mana. Starbuck needs a huge fight against INSUP here. It's not gonna be that easy without too much mana. The Crypt Lord is not in range of the statues. Level 3 for the Farseer finally.
They need to fully disengage.
Storms 2 more kills. Oh, there's another Impale. Can you follow this up somehow? Chain Lightning was sweet!
The statues are doing so much as well.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think without mana they're getting totally stomped here, but Impale and Nova are so big against Headhunters.
That was so nicely done to disengage the way they did for so long against Speed Scroll, because they didn't give them the perfect engagement, and then they turned at the perfect time. And then Micro Musketeers just, it seems like they're getting a decisive win in that previous fight, and now they're smelling blood in the water. They see the TC low on hit points with no mana, they're like, we can finish this.
Looking good indeed. We had an Abomination, so there's a little bit of his disease cloud on INSUP. So OC is back.
There's no such thing as little bit on disease cloud.
It was just 3 or 4 units, so it's fine. Level 3 Lich now. Oh boy.
TC gonna get tired. He has to TP. Oh, he doesn't TP, he dies. This is their host, by the way. This is NA host.
Yeah.
If they're gonna lose this one, they're gonna be in big trouble here.
I have no idea how they're supposed to come back. Like, they're falling apart in supply, and OC says it as well. GG.
Wow.
Spooky and dark, man. Not bad. I thought for a second it looked bad when they pushed into dark space, but strong comeback for sure.
The Macro Musketeers really delivering here. I guess that kind of maybe closes the subject of the hosts. Like, if they can win with this, we just keep rotating.
So we can stay on US West?
No, I mean, like, we're gonna rotate every map. I mean, at first, the way they were talking about it, it looked like we might have to switch to Europe, but actually, maybe not.
I think it's fine.
Should we tune in to INSUP stream and listen in? I really like, actually, like, you know, I love 2-on-2, but I really like listening to what people are saying and stuff when they're playing. I think it's so cool, like the synergy that builds and stuff.
I was thinking, like, we had this free-for-all tournament on Tuesday and Wednesday. I would love to have an FFA between, like, 4 vocal players, and then you don't have a caster, but only the players' voices. Like, you and INSUP, and I don't know.
Well, you want to get your channel banned like this.
Maybe Hitman or something? I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay,
yeah, guys, the spikes are in the game, by the way, so it's not Todd's fault. It's just server.
Of course, it's my fault. Just like it's your fault that we're watching Reforged graphics every day in WGL.
Absolutely.
Why don't you decide to not use them?
It's
Please?
by choice. I love them so much. Also, the 4 ADP quality is absolutely by choice. I want this retro feel, you know?
Oh my god. I feel bad for you too, because I know, like, it's so annoying, and then I tune into Back to Warcraft, and then I see these guys in the chat. It's like every 15 minutes. Why are they using Reforged graphics?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, just like facepalm.
But we have a command that says me, and then it explains that, so it's okay.
Nobody reads the commands. They're still gonna be asking. Kappa.
I mean, it's new people tuning in.
Yeah.
If I'm getting too annoyed, I'll just shut down the chat.
And the YouTube comments.
Yeah, YouTube comments, I rarely read them, but when I do, oh boy. I usually only read them when I'm in a really good mood, so I'm just making fun of it and not take them too seriously.
Yeah, because like otherwise it's a great way to ruin your good mood.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, game is up, alright.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Did you announce the next town hall already for next week?
Not yet. I was collecting all photos. I think I just got all of the photos. I mean, I talked
You got-
maybe a little bit about it on my stream.
You got some quality photos there.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna use it. But it was fun. I started making fun of Long Walk's photo. I even showed it on stream. I was like, this guy was drunk. He doesn't even remember this photo. Like, how is he sharing it with me? He's like dressed like Oktoberfest. You know, it reminds me of like those guys. They move to Korea and then they get married to a Korean girl and then they're wearing the traditional Korean dress. You know, it's like...
Ooh, that's a little awkward, yeah. All right, have a game.
Here we go. Thank you for the host, by the way. W3 Sunny. Did they wait? Oh, they are like more the dark purple. This game. I see how it is.
Yeah, it's always the top player who decides the colors, but it should be fine.
Somebody asked in my chat, why don't you use Reforged graphics?
Yeah, Todd. Why?
Because I like quality.
That's why you're casting with me, exactly.
Yeah. It's cool of you to join. I appreciate it.
Right. I love to cast with you, and I love 2 and 2, so it's a perfect match. It was pretty short clan wars this morning, so I got a bunch of time.
Yeah, it was pretty short indeed. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. What the hell?
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't hear about it yet, by the way, UMAD is currently 0 and 15 in their last 15 maps. In case you missed today's broadcast, in which case you definitely would have known.
To be fair, I always point out how great you did against NP and also against Rogue Warriors.
I don't know that we did that great against Rogue Warriors, but yeah.
I mean, Sonic has to win the game against Fly, and Cash was doing really well against Infi as well. I think that was like, the result looks bad, but the games were good.
Yeah. You know, so I complained about the ping and all that stuff, and then a bunch of people told me, oh, it's not that bad, blah, blah, blah. Like, Remind is playing with that much ping and he's not complaining. And I'm like, he's not complaining. Maybe not publicly, but you should see what he's writing to me on WeChat. Like, I got a screenshot. You're gonna laugh your ass off. He's like, I'll read. He's like, 220 ping. I struggle a lot all the time. Match ladder. Barely win good players on ladder. Sick.
But he's winning the games in the tournaments.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's that freaking good, apparently. I think he played very smart against what he was facing today, actually, on Amazonia. Because he was playing like Mass Tier 2 rifle, and he made giants.
Yeah. He bought a lot of time in the early. That was cool.
I think
so this map... Oops.
Sorry, go ahead.
This map reminds me a little of Turtle Rock. From the starting positions, and there's a big spot on the bottom left and upper right, and there's shops pretty much at the Turtle Rock spots.
But you know the big red is at the bottom right and top left, and it's an insane... True. It's like the giant dragon that eats a unit and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. So Dark is switching it up, he's going TC now. And we see Fiends by Starbuck, so it's a completely different build.
We denied.
Nice.
With the burrow, denied the headhunter. Yeah, the mercenary camp is very easy to do here, actually. You see Starbuck investing into that. It seems like a lot of teams, they will just get mercenary camp pretty early, and then they'll move into the center and kind of fight each other for the center. Like the corner, it will come into play later on, and the red sometimes doesn't even come into play. I don't know if they forget about it or if like it's too tough to creep, but they just try and fight before that.
I mean, if you creep check there, I think you're pretty fucked, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go there without a TP. Nice Moonwells in INSUP space, by the way.
Yeah, I always love that when there's a little bit of synergy between them. Also, as an undead, when I have a 2-2 ally, that gives me a clarity potion. That's the dream.
It seems like Macro Musketeers are the only ones investing into the center. They crept together at first, by the way, which is very nice because they could creep quicker. TC's kind of just zoning out the keeper for now. And I wonder if, or like, why are they playing so conservative here, OC? I guess they don't really have a composition that can creep as well because they're going hunts and it takes a while to get enough.
Yeah. Yeah, once you have enough hunts, it's kind of cool. Or if you go treants, that's fine, but you don't really want to go treants first in 2-2 because the keeper is supposed to buy time.
Yeah. But it's hard, like if you don't contest middle at all, it feels like the sides are not as important. This is only
like
go one though.
Yeah. But they have the double aura, so if they want to fight, they can always catch up. So it's about Starbuck and Dark to decide what's going on.
Wow, that wisp.
Okay, barely survives. INSUP is coming in with Stomp and Speed Scroll.
Yeah, they're gonna contest. I think they realize they can't just sit back. Speed scroll in, that's gonna be a big stomp actually. He gets 2 of these headhunters, and now it's entangle time. Actually, wait, they shouldn't. Oh my god, they forced double TP.
Did they need to TP though?
Yeah, I was thinking not, and also he entangled the Fiend, and there was still like 2 Death Coils on the Death Knight. When he entangled the Fiend, I was like, just coil and then run away. Like they should be entangling the units that can't be healed, aka the headhunters, but I guess they know better. They forced the double TP.
I think so too. I mean, there was no Speed Scroll anymore, there was no Entangle anymore. Kind of a weird decision, but maybe they can creep a lot better, but on the other side, the lab gets contested now.
You know, OC doesn't gain any experience. He's supposed to stay low on level and let the TC creep with everything. So TC on one side is already level 3. Whereas for Dark, we're only going to get level 2 now. So if they keep doing that and they power TC to level 5 on INSUP side, then suddenly... when we played against Cash's team, he power crept TC level 5 and then he attacked, and like, you're like, what the hell? Like, how did he get it this fast? And like, we're screwed basically because it's impossible to hold.
It was the same yesterday, I think, for Fly, who had nothing to do the entire game except creep the TC up to 5, and then he got that, and they had one fight, and everything just exploded. This guy is so sick in 2-2. Also in 1-on-1, of course, we know that, but it's easier to get him to level 5 in the 2-2s.
TC is 3.6 for INSUP.
Yep. And Rune Bracers.
Fly, actually, I've been speaking to, he agreed to like do some content with me. At first I thought I would bring him on the tunnel, but I think I might just do an interview better. Because I think he wants to like also interview me or something for his stream. And I have a friend who can translate. Who's like American and speaks Chinese and English, so it's going to be really sick, I think. Can't wait.
Fly is such a cool person.
Yeah. And I want to interview you too. I remember I asked you a while back, but I'm still waiting on like some overlays to be able to do it properly.
Sure. Always. So,
Starbuck?
focus fire on the DK. He's in trouble here. He has no TP anymore. He's just dead.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought he was going to TP.
They lost the TP before, when it wasn't necessary, and now they're pretty screwed.
Oh, she's really good with the surrounds. And because I said... it just he even lets the feet escape. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
OC is calling for lag. Yeah, sure, buddy.
I think at least the one fiend that was almost getting away.
Yeah, they got the DK. It's a huge fight for them.
Starbuck's only tier 2 and he has no Death Knight. What the hell? I always wonder what's the best play here. Do you think that maybe OC and INSUP could expand in the top right or something? Or I guess just make units, right?
Yeah, I think they're kind of on a timer with the Hunts, right? He's not attacking. He stays at 50. Of course, he could expand and feed OC INSUP. But I always feel with Night Elf it's the better idea to try to push, but it's hard against an undead.
Oh, he's gonna bring Wisps. I think they might AP the Orc base. Yeah. Either that or they wanna detonate in mass. But yeah, by the way, Rune Bracers is absurd to have on TC. In this game against undeads.
Also heal scroll, they're probably getting an invul potion as well. Oh, parry app, nice, I like that. I think it's always a good bang for your buck in team games to go for a parry app.
I sell it.
I mean, It costs what, like 150 or something?
A player's forces are
Is it
under
175?
No, maybe 175. That's a lot of HP now. But this TC is so tanky. How are they supposed
They
to kill
left the
them?
sacred text.
Unforgivable. They get the DK again, and he doesn't have a TP again, and he's just dead again.
Okay, do hosts mean nothing in this game?
No, it's just reverse. The TC has no TP either.
Whoa!
He fights out. Whoa, that storm.
Go home, you're drunk. That was so bad actually, because that was his last storm for a while. And TC's
Yeah.
gonna escape now! I cannot believe INSUP stomped that. Oh my god. He stomped
Dark
absolutely nothing.
Dark is getting killed as well, though. Oh no! Actually saves him. What? With the heal self. No way. No, 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 no way. The keeper is coming in. Okay, he has him now, right? Must be.
Let's keep it level 3 for sure, yeah.
Yeah. That was a deep dive for that. Sweet stomp by INSUP making up for the mistake before.
That keeper! He's trying to run out! Oh my god.
I thought they killed him here for sure. Like, I thought this is GG, but no.
The sacred text. Pick it up.
Pick it up, pick it up. It's armor, bro.
Oh my god, dude. And even Starbuck is ignoring it.
Nobody should sub to INSUP ever again. Or to Dark, but I think he's not streaming.
You know INSUP has a command where you type exclamation mark surround, it adds a surround. Like so
That's
every time you
pretty cool.
surround you can add it and then he has like 1,000 whatever surround. He should have an exclamation mark tome. And then this is the thousands and 500s tome that INSUP has left behind.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper's coming back actually with quite a few entangles. They're trying to go for the Lich! I was like, why isn't he entangling? Oh god.
Being right?
No way.
There we go. Yeah, Stomp as well. Oh boy. There we
No
go. Must be
way.
enough.
That was from so far that they came in. And he got Berserker now. They have too much. Hosts mean absolutely nothing.
Alright. 1-1. Cool to see full distance.
Wow, they really turn it completely here and a much more effective style. Just power leveling that TC and then smashing everything.
Yeah, I think that's absolute key. I don't know what the plan from Macro Musketeers was. Maybe they wanted to own the middle together and then pump up the TC. Or they just don't value the TC enough. It's always hard between TC and undead heroes.
Yeah.
What's better? And where to find the balance.
I think that it's for that double TP.
Yeah.
Like, just lose units, but save your TP for later. Because after that,
Yeah.
they started getting caught. And if you don't have TP against Entangle plus Stomp, boy, oh boy, you're in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, and then he got surrounded and had no TP anymore because he couldn't afford the second one. Because he wanted to tech and everything. Yeah, I think that was the misplay as well.
Here, game name. Have you ever heard an interview of, or like, you spoke with Kiwikaki, right, at BlizzCon?
No. I've never seen him in person.
Really?
Was he there?
He was there at... When was he there? He was there for sure. I think the first time that there was... that Reforge was announced or something, no?
Huh.
Or like was playable. I'm pretty sure he was at that BlizzCon.
No, I never talked to him in person, unfortunately.
Yeah. He's a walking meme. Like, people don't even know. I'm so sad he doesn't want to come on the tunnel because he's a walking meme.
Is he a little shy?
He just said he doesn't like to talk like publicly, like public speaking, whatever. But he's actually hilarious. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy I speak French when I hear him and INSUP like playing 2-on-2 and talking. It's just because he's like cursing in like French, Quebec, whatever. Like there is a map. I think is it Hellfire Plateau? Or there is a map where there is like crypt that do Breath of Fire in the center and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a mid-wagon that has Breath of
Yeah.
Yeah. It's absurd.
Yeah,
He was playing that map first time with INSUP and he was just cursing and so much. And he was just like, "God, Liz, what?" He's like, "This script is using Breath of Fire. It's like wrecking my army." It's so funny.
This map though, the creeps fuck you up. Also, this one creep that poisons your unit and then there's a little spawn coming out of it or something. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Hellfire Plateau is fun though.
Speaking of creeps that poison you, Why exactly did I choose to use this Phantom Grove instead of the other one? There is the Broken Mercenaries on this one, which I think Dark and Starbuck might use here.
So what's so crazy about the Mercs?
Well, there's the Murloc that ensnares, and there is the Assassin that has Shadow Mailed and also poisons every time he shoots.
It's also pretty good.
And I think Dark is likely to go false here, try to pull that and get it. But OC could as well, and because actually OC plays Keeper. Maybe that could be okay for them if he just entangles everything and kills them.
Holy shit, the lockdown is pretty sick then with Entangle and Ensnare on tier 1.
Yeah. They might just try and contest one another for those mercenaries. I mean, they're supposed to. That's the best thing that they can do for sure here.
Yeah.
What's the next stuff that you cast other than WGL?
We cast the Back to Warcraft Cup tomorrow at 5.
And Remo's gonna join you?
I don't know.
Okay.
No idea what's up with him. I haven't talked to him in a while.
And then any other plans or?
Sunday is ESL Cup, and Monday is a day off, and Tuesday we start with CC Masters Cup.
That's already been announced or?
Yeah, I think it was announced today. It's 3-day event. We skipped the round of 16 because I really need a day off, otherwise I go crazy. But for quarterfinals and finals we're there. It's like for $5,000 prize pool.
Are there humans playing?
I think Fortitude is playing, but TH and Infi, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good actually. Kind of gonna be tuning into that. Maybe I'll join you for some games if there's some quality human. Dreadlord.
Dude, yeah, I was about to say the same. This is a freaking Dreadlord.
It's a good expansion map, but actually the camps are the opposite than on the other version of... Oh, he's hiding it at the back of his base.
Yeah, there's a scout coming and he doesn't want to expose it.
Oh, he's too smart.
Oh, is he? He's getting blocked. He's getting killed.
I think he's able to tell anyway, because he saw no graveyard. So it's a massive tell of what's happening.
But they played ghouls already on map 1 with a DK.
Yeah.
So it's not sure that it's a Dreadlord.
Yeah, I mean, he might have been able to spot a Death Knight already. I think it might make them suspicious. Like, you don't know that it's Dreadlord, but you're suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised I didn't try to go for Mercs at all. Maybe his plan is just to entangle the Murloc. Which actually wasn't bought, by the look of things, by Dark. But on the other camp, he's going to do it, maybe. Yeah,
Dark has the Assassin, other Murlocs. Hui, that's pretty sick. So they got Sleep, Ensnare, Poison, and Ghouls and Wolves.
But there's a Moonwell on the other side. Oh, what? He TP'd!
What?
What is this panic TP? He didn't need you to TP.
OC just wants to get back to his burgers.
OC got his bros back. I'll give him that.
True. But with nothing.
He needs to entangle that Murloc. Like, that would die in one entangle if they actually target it with a few units. But they're doing a good job just camping. Like, once they have, like... Actually, they already have so many Headhunters here. They could maybe fight soon.
And the Dreadlord is not getting experience at all. He's pretty level dependent also in 2 and 2. Carrion Swarm is so good.
Once TC gets 2 here, by the way, like, it's gonna be a slaughter against this many ghouls. They're trying to get the Murloc. They're gonna get it. He didn't wait even when I entangle. Oh, he gets it! Wow. Too early.
Dark wanted to deny it, but didn't make it. And now they got the 2 Mercs. Ooh, that's pretty sick. We have a Huntress Surround, okay. Kinda makes up for it, but the value of the Mercs is still a lot higher.
Yeah, having Dust actually was very smart here. Is he going for OC's base? No way.
This early? I mean, with ghouls?
Actually, the hunt might block. No, not on time.
Oh.
They still Dust.
He's just going for the mine. Or tree? Tree. OC has no TP.
No. He's gonna force the Orc to TP?
I think so.
The hunts completely ignored everything, by the way. They ran past the entire army. Like, this was the worst hunts ever. He could have blocked him, even.
Starbuck didn't lose anything except the TP. And no TP anymore. Back to the lobby. Oh. Man, they're trading TPs like crazy here. What's up?
Yeah. Ooh, he has no TP actually on the Keeper. He might die. Oh!
What? sick game here so far. So I think the Dreadlord has to creep. Once he gets to level 3, the hunts have no value anymore, right?
I mean, they're kind of here to like tank and help the orc be behind and do the damage, right? But like if there is enough, if there is enough piercing units, they're gonna die pretty fast and not be as useful. But I feel like OC still makes the most of them before that. You know, he's fighting a lot, he's landing his entangles, he's getting surrounds. He's really helping his teammate get there in terms of being able to level freely and getting in a good position.
OC is a pretty good support. You're right. I always think though.
Starbuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look at Starbuck all the way down. He's trying to creep. No!
It's such a rough creep. Oh, he has a mana person. Yeah, my point. I always think that mass hunts without a tech is such a liability. At one point, you're just feeding.
Yeah, you can't play long term for sure.
Yeah.
But if you understand the timings really well, and these guys are in the semifinals, I feel like there are some of the people that understand the timings the best. I guess it's okay. But yeah, like I've seen also so many games where like Elf goes mass hunts and like they just become super useless, and it's like, what have you been doing? Like, what did you expect was gonna happen by this time? But it's also credit to the opponents, which sometimes really understand how to play against that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna steal the forest troll? Or get the Farseer?
Oh, no TP.
Hello. Boom.
Oh, misses it again.
That's
Isn't
their
that
host.
the NA server?
It's their host. Oh my
Okay,
God.
no way out anymore.
Why don't they
So
AP
that's what-
push, by the way?
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. That's a wonderful timing. I mean, Dark has a tower up, but no reinforced defenses. That's... Ah, now it's finished. Super good timing for the upgrade.
Starbuck wants to counter-attack because he has Carrion level 2. Actually, he's got Ankh and greater mana. I think he needs to TP now. His teammate's gonna get wrecked. And also, what are you gonna do against burrows? Yeah, those
Not
peons are gonna fill up those burrows and... Well, to be honest, he doesn't have barricaded spikes. He's trying to force a TP back, basically. But they're gonna get... Oh, can they get the altar on time? No, probably not.
Are they TPing at all? No, just a base raise.
They're playing a game of chicken. And speaking of chicken, somebody's got his chicken McNuggets and he's ready to stay there.
Yeah, the two bases are getting wrecked. I would kind of understand it when Starbuck would expand behind this.
INSUP started fortified though. It's like 40%.
He's gonna lose all the burrows. And then a lot of peons, they're all hurt. That Carrion Swarm was weird, but still works out. Dark is down to 28.
Okay, he's TPing.
losing everything.
Probably on top of the APs. Wait, that's his army? I thought he had more.
No way. Did he lose so many ghouls?
Yeah, to the
He
burrows.
has also no mana. He needs to use the greater mana at some point.
Yeah. That Ankh is sick to have. He should use Lightning Shield on the Death Knights. Just help do something. He's not even killing the APs.
Okay, Carrion Swarm was good.
Dark's coming back in. Well, thankfully he has
though.
the Ankh. Oh, but he has so much mana? Oh, he didn't even use the... He had 2 more Carrions. Oh my god, this is so bad.
And the APs are up.
Oh god, the Dreadlord, no. There's no entangle.
Can't be. Run! The hunt could block this time. Wow, sleep against it. That was super good. But yeah, the base doesn't look too well.
Yeah, Dark Q the Demolisher, but he doesn't have the supply to actually start it. Oh, there it is. He just lost a unit, I think, maybe. But now
I think
the
he can
barracks.
Ah, yeah. I think you can just dive onto it, right? There's pretty much no base defense. There's no Farseer.
Dreadlord is getting healed by a single statue on its own. The game one went so bad for INSUP and OC as well, but then they really picked it up.
Yeah, the timing is superb in game 3.
Oh, the Demolisher is almost out. If he sends that to the left and put it behind his stronghold.
Everything falls, man.
Oh, that
DK
Carrion.
dead, TC dead. Oh no, this Demolisher right into the Entry Protector is also dead. Kodo falls. And the Dreadlord has like, what, 200 HP? Yeah, barely.
I cannot believe that whoever hosts the game, they lose.
Yeah, maybe ping is really not that important.
Wait, no, it's the NA host this time, right? Yeah, it is.
This time, yeah.
Yeah,
This
so
time.
they're winning. But so up until now. It means EU host next.
Yeah, that would be the stronger Musketeer team then. Maybe they sacrifice Dark and Starbuck for the harder host.
Actually, Starbuck is quite rich. He's trying to get A-bombs and destroyers behind this.
Yeah.
I mean, his teammate is clearly dead. As long as you have a Dreadlord and a Dream, sometimes it's okay to stay long in games.
Yeah, I mean, it is no high-value army, right? It's no tier 3, it's still tier 1 for OC.
Yeah.
It's a lot of mass, and the Dreadlord is really good against that, but now that there's reinforced defenses... I don't know,
Ooh,
he's
we
trying
killed
to
a lot of
speed up-
peons. With one Carrion.
Yeah.
You know I lost to Mad Frog, by the way, in the ESL Open Cup?
Really?
Yeah, he had a Dreadlord and a Dream, and he found Mana Pendants. And the week before, I met Roll on Echo Isle, and he had a Warden and a Dream, and he found Mana Pendant first item. So I think I'm gonna start vetoing fucking Echo Isle on ESL Open Cup, because all of these guys, they're fishing for the Mana Pendant, and I keep finding it.
I assume you only had rings, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course. So, the thing is, yeah, the base is kind of wrecked, but there's still so many peons, and even if things are super bad, OC can still send some money over.
Starbuck made a Lich as well now. So he has something with Orb that's shooting. If his Dreadlord was already level 5, I actually think it would be winnable, but now honestly, it shouldn't be. INSUP healed all of the peons, by the way, with salves.
OC's army is pretty hurt as well. Look at the Huns. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Huns almost dead.
Yeah.
Almost no mana though.
Oh, he has no TP. Starbuck has no TP. Oh, did that sleep? Run!
Oh, so good. Level 4 on the Dreadlord. Big stun this time. No way out for the DK. Also, Lich just, yeah. GG! First point for Back to the Lobby.